Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today let's talk about Kodak Black. Now, this is a really serious situation, man. It's horrible because Kodak Black is probably one of the hottest artists in the rap game, especially when you consider the youth. Like, he's one of those cats that everybody looks to for trends and things of that nature, especially coming out of South Florida. He's pretty much the face of South Florida, and Kodak Black is, for all intents and purposes, that dude in the rap game. Now, with that, he's had a lot of trouble, and he's had a lot of things that have happened recently that have brought him and his camp to the news, to the media, right? Well, recently, Kodak Black took to social media and said some pretty alarming things that have his fans worrying, man. He's got some things that he put out there on Twitter and some things that he said on Instagram, and it looks like one of those accounts have been deleted, and it just isn't looking like a positive situation for Kodak Black. Now, this is me interpreting this on the outside looking in. I don't know exactly what's going on with Kodak Black. I've heard rumors. I've seen things on threads. I've seen stuff talked about, and it seems like a lot of this comes from the fact that Kodak Black has a tough time dealing with this fame, and he's been through a lot. It's been a lot that he's been through in a very short time when you talk about jail, when you talk about prison, when you talk about him losing people in his close proximity, like his close camp, and we're going to cover all the things that have been happening within the last 24 hours. Now, before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this Kodak Black situation. And I'm going to be referencing a story from a website called hitc.com. Now, the headline of the story says this. It says, Kodak Black fans concerned as rapper deactivates IG after worrying posts. Now, for those of you who don't know or didn't listen to the intro, man, Kodak Black, he's deleted his Instagram page, and it looks like he made some troubling tweets last night that have everybody worried about his safety and how he's feeling and just, want to generally check on him. Now, the story starts off by saying this. It says Kodak Black fans have expressed concerns about the rapper as he's deactivated his Instagram account after sharing a few posts in which he said he was depressed. Now, this is an alarming sign for anybody who's, knows anything about artists and can see the trends, or even people in their own personal life. It doesn't have to be a hip hop or a rock star or an artist type of deal, man. When somebody starts tweeting out and saying all this stuff about them being depressed, it's only smart for people to check in on them, especially if they're starting to delete their accounts and stuff like that, man. Now, with all that being said, man, I am in no way trying to make light of what Kodak Black might be going through. You know what I mean? Just because he's a rap star doesn't mean he doesn't have emotions and feelings like the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? So obviously there's some warning signs out there that people want to jump on. You feel me? Now, the story also says this. It says the rapper has also deactivated his Twitter moments after tweeting about feeling too low, and says he feels like getting rid of himself. If you know what I mean, man, deleting himself. We'll say it like that, because you got to watch what you say with these words, because there's certain things that you just got to watch. Just feel me on that one. Now, a large number of fans have taken to Twitter to inquire about the rapper as he has suddenly disappeared from 2 social media platforms. Now, if you know about Kodak Black, you know that Kodak Black loves going live on his Instagram, man. It's one of the big things about Kodak Black. One of his lives is even a meme that people use on a lot of their videos on this platform, on YouTube's platform, I should say. And it's because Kodak Black is known for going live and engaging with his fans. He does it a lot, and it brings up a lot of drama sometimes, but most of the time, it's interesting to see him interact with the fans, and it's usually lighthearted and fun. Now, the story continues by saying this. It says, while what happened isn't clear at the time of writing, fans are shocked to see that Kodak Black's Instagram isn't active anymore. Many are more concerned after seeing his latest tweets, which he posted moments before deactivating his account. Now, in these tweets, he says some pretty sad stuff, man. It seems like, Kodak Black, if this is really how he's feeling, and he's not quoting any lyrics or anything like this, man, somebody probably should go check on dude. You know what I mean? To be real. Now, it says in one of the tweets, the rapper wrote, sitting in my room crying, feeling like deleting myself. You know what I mean? So that says a lot right there. Hopefully, man, Kodak Black has a team around him, somebody who's really looking out for his interests, not a bunch of I hate how, sometimes rappers, they have an entourage, but a lot of those people around them aren't real people. I wish there was a better way of vetting who's real around you and who's not, especially when you're successful. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's easy for people to sneak in with the best intentions or seem like they have the best intentions when things are good, man. Things are positive. But when things get rough, people have a tendency to leave as quick as you can think of it. You know what I mean? Now, the story also says this. It says, and in another tweet that was shared right after that last tweet, he said this. He said, so lonely, depressed, sad, and messed up. Nobody loved me. Nobody cares. I'm everywhere at once. Friends playing in my head. Girls playing with my heart. Wish I could go back to the start. I'll never be famous. So that's saying a lot. He's saying, it sounds like a rhyme, but he's saying that a lot of people have been manipulating him through this situation probably since he got back from prison. You know what I mean? Because he got back from prison and he was already catapulted back to the top of rap because of how young he is, his fan base, and who he is in the rap game, man. Kodak Black's kind of like an outlier, and he's kind of like in that NBA YoungBoy kind of frame, man. His fan base is solid. Like, even when I post videos about Kodak Black, you'll see yak, yak, yak all up in the comments and everything because he's got a huge fan base. But really here, he's talking about those closest to him and saying that, you know, they messing with him. I guess he's having some relationship troubles and all that, man. Wow, man. Now, this continued with fans showing their concern. Now, Kodak's fans are concerned for the rapper as he spoke about hurting himself. A large number of people are seen asking one another if he's okay, fine, or is he fine, as nobody is sure what happened to him. Now, one tweeted, I hope someone has checked on Kodak Black not long after his post on IG and his Twitter being taken down, right? Then another person went out and said, hashtag Kodak reveals he's been going through a difficult time. Hopefully Kodak Black is able to feel better and bounce back, folded hands. So people are out there on social media, you know, basically going to bat for Kodak Black and just making sure that he's all right. They're hoping that he's doing okay, and they're hoping that these are just lyrics and that none of this is any indication that Kodak Black is having these thoughts of really harming himself or doing anything crazy like that, because nobody wants that. We've seen that too many times in music, not even too many times in hip hop, but it happens a lot. And to be real, it's all around the circle that you have around you. You know, if you have good friends that you can always rely on, and that's why, you know, I always think, yes, you know, in some situations, maybe you do need to switch your team up. And there's a lot of lyrics about that. There's a lot of people in hip hop who always say, nah, man, you can't mess with people at this level when you at that level. But those people who at that bottom level that they're considering it, right? They usually have a real perspective on life, man. Those are the best people to talk to and the best people to get opinions from. Somebody who doesn't need to earn anything from you or get anything from you because they have a real perspective and their own thing going on, man. Those are the best. Those are the people I like. You know what I mean? And I think most rappers, they get involved in this situation where they have people around them where they can end up feeling like, okay, well, I'm just here to provide for everybody, you know, and everybody's using me for something. And based on what Kodak Black had posted, it seems like that's how he was feeling at the time. Like, you know, he really doesn't have a tight friend group or somebody to rely on, you know what I mean? And he's just reaching out to his fans and letting them know how he truly feels. And for him to also say that if he could do it all over again, he'll never be famous, you got to realize Kodak Black pretty much came in the rap game like a child star. Even though, you know, when you come in like Lil Wayne and Kodak, people don't look at you like that because you're rapping a whole bunch of grown stuff. You know what I mean? But when Kodak came in the game, he was a young dude. You know what I'm saying? So he's been in the rap game a long time. So for him to say, knowing that this has been his life most of this time, say he would do it all over again, he wouldn't be famous, that says a lot, man. And hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you were listening and taking notes, man. It ain't all what it's cracked up to be, and it ain't all what it looks like. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. And hold up, man. I would be remiss if I didn't say this, man. Hopefully, Kodak Black, whoever's around him, somebody who's really a friend of his, can get in contact with him and make sure he's doing all right and get him the help that he needs if he needs some type of help. You know what I mean? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. And make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. And we out of here. Peace.